Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator Stan Bertolo from Nitro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
This is anti-A, your voice for today's headlines. It's Wednesday, December 31st. Here is what we are covering. The New York Times discusses the growing concerns surrounding artificial intelligence, AI, and the potential for an anti-AI movement. While AI offers benefits, particularly in medical fields, its negative impacts are significant. These include challenges in education, threats to the arts, job displacement, environmental harm, and privacy erosion. AI is compared to the nuclear bomb in terms of its potential for destruction, with its creators aware of these risks but driven by competition. Sam Altman of OpenAI has shifted his company to a for-profit model and aligned with political figures like Donald Trump, who supports deregulating AI. Despite this, both political parties are divided on AI. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Senator Bernie Sanders expressed skepticism, advocating for consumer protections and slowing AI development. Conversely, some Democrats, like Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, embrace AI for economic growth, attracting significant investments. However, public sentiment remains wary, with many fearing job losses and environmental damage. A survey shows a majority of Pennsylvanians, including healthcare workers, are pessimistic about AI's impact. As 2026 approaches, it remains uncertain which political party will champion the concerns of those opposed to AI as expansion, and whether public opposition can influence the technology's trajectory given its financial backing. Political sets the stage for marketing. VoiceStream built AI in marketing around how people actually consume expertise. They listen first, then they read. Instead of launching yet another blog and bolting on a podcast, the show began as a daily voice-led briefing and only added a newsletter once the audience was clearly there. That choice shows up in the numbers: 424 episodes, 10,760 downloads, and a publishing rhythm that looks more like a small newsroom than a side project. AI in Marketing newsletter on LinkedIn has over 100 subscribers. Audio forces clarity. You cannot hide behind filler or vague headlines when listeners decide in seconds whether you sound credible. By design, AI in Marketing behaves like a press review or news digest for its niche. It scans the noise, selects what matters, and adds a steady point of view. VoiceStream is the infrastructure that makes that pace possible. It started as a no-code make.com workflow built to answer one question: can we publish daily without a production team? Once that worked, Stan Bertolo rebuilt it as a full platform in Cursor, adding an article agent that searches the web and RSS feeds for the right inputs before each episode. The product is not simple text-to-speech. It combines professional voices, flexible workflows for mixing human and AI narration, auto-generated episode emails, and distribution plumbing. The result is simple. For experts who want to become the default voice in their niche, consistency stops being the hard part. From daily briefings to AI-driven marketing insights. In an AI-driven world, marketing strategies that overpromise often backfire due to increased scrutiny and real-time fact-checking. Buyers, equipped with AI tools, are more informed and skeptical, cross-referencing claims with reviews and data. This environment demands honesty and transparency from brands, as exaggerated promises lead to distrust. Effective marketing should connect emotionally with consumers while setting realistic expectations, acknowledging limitations, and avoiding absolute language. Trust and credibility have become key emotional drivers, with brands that prioritize clear communication and realistic outcomes gaining a competitive edge. In a marketplace where verification is easy, sustainable growth relies on treating expectation setting as a strategic discipline, ensuring that marketing messages align closely with actual experiences. Marketing leads us naturally to Startup Battlefield. TechCrunch's Startup Battlefield Pitch Contest annually selects 200 top startups from thousands of applicants. The top 20 compete for the Startup Battlefield Cup and a $100,000 prize, while the remaining 180 participate in their own pitch competition. Notable startups include Ahoy, which aids accessibility for those with limited mobility, and All Focal Optics Limited, which enhances visual clarity with nanophotonic technology. Other startups like Circa Dating and FounderWay.ai offer innovative solutions in dating and business advice, respectively. The event also highlights edtech companies such as SuperTeacher, providing AI-powered tutoring, and Zizidu Corp, offering personalized math learning. These startups demonstrate diverse technological advancements across consumer and educational sectors. Startup Battlefield leads to robot. LG Electronics plans to introduce its new Cloyd humanoid robot at CES 2026 in Las Vegas. The Cloyd robot, part of the LG Cloy family, features dual 7-degree of freedom arms and 5-fingered hands, suggesting a humanoid design. While the robot's base is likely wheeled, similar to other Slow-Eye models, it is designed for household tasks. The robot includes a display, speaker, cameras, and sensors for communication, voice interaction, and navigation. LG aims to reduce daily chores, promoting a zero-labor home. The company is enhancing its robotics capabilities through R&D and strategic investments, collaborating with partners like KIST and Robotis, and investing in AI and robotics firms to improve safety and AI modeling. Robot connects to DRAM prices. DRAM prices have surged 171.8% year-over-year, driven by high demand from the AI industry, surpassing gold's price increase. The rise in DRAM prices is attributed to a shift in production focus towards data center memory, causing a shortage in consumer DDR5 memory. Adata's chairman predicts a major DRAM bull market starting in Q4 2025, with severe shortages expected in 2026. Memory prices have been climbing throughout 2025, with increases of up to 50% for Q4. Desktop DDR5 memory prices have doubled since July, as seen with Corsair's Vengeance RGB kit on Newegg. NAND flash and hard drive prices are also rising due to AI server demand. Experts anticipate this trend to persist for at least 4 years. Beyond DRAM prices, we see promoting in 2025, the PR industry faces a challenge in promoting its own value, often being the first to experience budget cuts when financial performance dips. Despite their expertise in building narratives and credibility for others, PR professionals struggle to advocate for themselves. This reluctance to highlight their achievements is a liability in a business environment focused on ROI. To address this, PR leaders should utilize platforms like LinkedIn to share expertise, engage with others, and celebrate team successes. Expanding visibility through speaking engagements, op-eds, and podcasts can also demonstrate PR's strategic importance. By actively promoting their work, PR professionals can enhance their credibility and demonstrate their role as essential business drivers.
Thank you for tuning in to AI and Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.